4 years spent at the University of Pittsburgh's Communication Department. What can be said of these 4 years? Have they simply been the culmination of 1,460 days or something more? These 4 years have undoubtedly been filled with ups and downs, moments of great joy, sacrifice, maybe even some disappointment, but regardless, we have embarked on a great journey that has begun within the confines of this university, a great journey that will continue to sprawl the entirety of our lives. With the knowledge we have painstakingly acquired through hours, weeks, and months of diligence, we must move forward towards progress. Progress not for some, but for all of those that we encounter. First, we must reflect on the experiences that have shaped us communication majors with our fellow peers as a community at Pitt. From the very first few days, when we all haphazardly moved our belongings into Litchfield Towers, some of us only to find out that there weren't enough rooms for all of our peers, forcing many to live in dormitory lounges. Or the time when we all met at the Peterson Event Center to form the Vitruvian Man in honor of the Year of Humanities on campus, marking us as the largest Pitt class in history. From the very beginning, we learned to work together for something greater than ourselves. As a strong community, we have endured the unthinkable. The world around us has become a drastically different place. There have been incidents overseas, in our country, in our community, even in our backyard, that have limited the ability for people to freely express themselves. In a world where we thrive on our creative differences and the interchange that results from the process of reconciling these disagreements, these changes may come as a shock to us. A shock to our young minds that have been shaped by our time as communication majors. We must not allow these happenings to deter us. We must use our communicative ability to counter these unfortunate happenings and strengthen our resolve to mold a brighter future. Now, I know we can all agree that we've had some great moments. We learned how to have fun and enjoy our time together. I'm sure we can all remember when Wiz Khalifa performed at the Midnight Madness basketball kickoff, only to be arrested later for an encore featuring a different Wiz. How about the day we all found out a student had fallen through the Cordoba wall trying to impress their would-be lover? And yes, there was a second date. And we mustn't forget the numerous musical outings we enjoyed, from Mike Posner to T-Pain at the uniquely Pitt Bigelow Bash events, helping us all come together for the sake of art and getting funky. We have not only forged a bond through adversity, but strengthened it with loving care and camaraderie for each other. In addition, we acquired the abilities to study and work hard on this campus to achieve success. The time spent in rhetorical process, learning about the historical context of epidictic speech, showed us that our voices can have power. The effort put into memorizing the various ways that we as a species have evolved communicatively during mass comm process. Even when we learned to utilize the importance of the rhetorical situation while giving our own speeches during public speaking. Thanks to your persistence and the transformative spirit of Pitt's faculty members, we have all grown tremendously as communication majors and future professionals. Whether it was the time and mental effort put into crafting a powerfully succinct presentation before your classmates, or the leadership and problem-solving skills used to organize within Pitt's radio station, the Pitt News, the Oral Comm Lab, or any number of organizations on our campus, your time here has produced tangible evidence of your success and agency. When all is said and done, in comparison to the world that is before us, getting a diploma is rather straightforward. However, it is not as straightforward to transfer that knowledge that you have gained from your years here into the real world. It's difficult to make a change in the field of your choice. It's a challenge to face a world that you have yet to become keenly familiar with. But we must make the hard, difficult, and challenging choices, or else all effort is for naught. Do you want these 4 years to amount to a piece of paper? To a GPA? If your answer is yes, then you have clearly squandered the time spent within Pitt's hallowed halls. Instead, let us think of the words of the late Nelson Mandela. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. With this, I encourage you all to extend your most gracious appreciation to all of the faculty of the Communication Department and the University of Pittsburgh at large. I thank each and every one of you, students and all, for making these 4 years an amazing and worthwhile experience. Finally, I congratulate you all on this moment of victory. One battle has been won, but the war must go on. When you alleviate yourself of the cap and gown of growth, take some time to affirm or reaffirm your commitments to your friends, to your family, to your community, and above all else, yourself. Stay true to the courageous spirit that lives within all of us and grace this world with the power that you have summoned up from your time at Pitt. Hail to Pitt and hail to the future, my friends. Thank you.